You probably can't tell, but this is where I did the sandblasting.
Sorry. This is what I distance bought.
Huh?
Here's what I distance bought.
Distance bought. All of it?
Yeah. What is this going on here? It's like they took the fender off and put that on instead.
Yeah. You have to go in the other side.
It's pretty cool though. It's like you can feel the thickness of it, can't you?
You can see the thickness of it.
You can always get a lot from the pictures, but you never really pick up much.
Yeah, this is all your junk, by the way.
Have I got to take it back in my suitcase?
Yes.
See, that thing might be worth more than the whole rest of it. It's like a real box piece, isn't it?
Yeah.
It smells a bit, doesn't it? The rat's been at it.
We don't have rats here.
I forgot.
Mice.
Oh, there's gas in it.
Could be water, there's no cap.
That is so cool.
I can't believe you haven't even got the red one yet.
No, I'm looking at this one first. I'm making the most of it. I'm like a kid at Christmas. Oh, this is the one, isn't it? Well, it's real now. I can touch it.
Yeah, just lift it. Go in front and lift it.
Oh, it stays up and everything. Oh, how cool is that? So we've got to fit a V8 in here. That frame is in such good condition, isn't it? Look at that chassis. It's got real thickness to it. Well, it's got the radiator as well. Maybe use that.
Yeah, it's all there.
I can't believe how good a condition this grill is in.
It's just dusty now.
Is it even steel? Or is it stained?
No, it's chrome. So it'd be steel chromed.
You see these bits here? These are like designed to deflect, I think.
Yeah.
That, I thought that was like an old Mini one or something. That's actually like 1/4 of an inch thick steel.
This is North American vehicle.
Jesus Christ! No wonder they've managed to. I looked at that on the pictures and I thought, well, it looks like they've welded that bit of heavy steel to the front.
They have.
So that's why you can put a chain around that and just drag it up. And I put loads of washers in here for some reason. And get it to line up with the weld, I suppose. Oh, that's craziness. And there's me thinking, I'm going to get some deformation on that if I want to extend it and have it re-chromed. I'm going to struggle to cut it through. That is so cool.
Chevy hubcaps.
Yeah, you pointed that out before, but these like, because you see these type of hubcaps in the UK, you think, oh, like they're on a Mini, but this is bigger than a whole Mini wheel.
It is. Hold in there.
I think I like these. I like the wing mirrors.
The other one opens too if you want to get in that side.
Look here. That's all the other stuff. That's not too bad. Looks good, doesn't it? Well, the roof isn't damaged. So many of these you see the roof all stoved in. Oh, that's the splash plate on the front, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, Alberta oil. God, it smells like old paint.
Varnish. It's turned into varnish now.
See, this is the thing, isn't it? I need to keep the glass from that one for this one, don't I? They've just been...
It's all flat pieces though.
Oh yeah, but if they're in there, I might as well have them, mightn't I? Oh, I'll get through here. This is so dinky, look at the... This is tiny. Tiny little chassis. It flares out at the back there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I guess that's where they've cut it off or something.
I don't think... yeah. Don't dent the doors.
Not likely to be able to, are we? This is where I'm going to be sitting. My coffee there. Hey! Well, the horn doesn't work. There's loads of space in here. Oh, this is decent. That is so smart. There's plenty of space in here. I think the...
Is your air vent?
Yeah, I wonder if you open that. This is for the wipers. I think the wipers worked off the vacuum.
But cut that bit out.
Yeah, I have to. So how do you go about opening that then? Do you have to manually do it outside? Maybe it's
Might be a bit stiff.
Is that the choke, do you think? Look at this, look, come here real quick. Look at how f***ed up the little needles got. Just through like the sun, 62,642. This is just like, it's evolved into a different type of material now. Oh, do you think there's a gun in there?
Probably. It's under the seat.
What, the gun?
Yeah. Standard issue.
They come with it, do they?
Yeah.
Well, there's plenty of space. You've got to have the foot parking brake, like what the late Chevys have. I don't want anything on the floor. I want column shifter. But there's like plenty of headroom. I think I'm going to have some like switch gear and consoles up there. I think that would work. Oh, the dome light, that's got to stay. Headline is long gone. Might have to have it short blasted. You're the only one who can do that.
Shit, don't look at me. I'll just make it wet and messy.
Shut the door properly. These mirrors are wild, aren't they? They're huge.
They're probably not the originals.
And tiny little ones at the top. Look, come around here.
Go.
You see a lot of them have got a mirror up here.
Yeah.
But this probably had a big wide like stake pad up back on it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Although it's not huge either, is it? I believe the early ones had an encased prop shaft like your Unimog.
Maybe.
I think they did, and the later ones had this. Post a video up and people are going to say, oh, that's a 52 second half of the year because of the type of winner. So this thing here, if the frame is wider on the donor vehicle, we can just move these out of it. The little covers on the key things. That's pretty cool. I think the thing I'm the most impressed about is how thick the steel is on it. Look at these puny little leaf springs. Oh, like 2-inch leaf springs. There's so many of them. Like you was up there and there's barely any deflection on it. And the angle of the dangle on these things, look.
Do they even serve a purpose?
I don't know. There's no like control arms on it at all, is there? But it's not meant for performance, is it?
Here's your parking brake.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. That lever.
There's one either side, isn't there?
Right, the lever pulls in the middle.
Ah, so you pull it off that other.
Yeah.
Pivot over there.
This one. It goes to the front, and that's your parking brake.
And these are the hydraulics.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any value in this. Probably not.
Mm.
Take it into a trailer.
Overall, though, I love it.
I think it's great. Badge. Got to keep it. I love the patina on it. It's like it looks worse in the pictures, I think.
When I did the 3D scan of it, you could see these dents.
And that will come out a little bit. It doesn't want to come out too much, though. Do you know what I mean? If you're going to paint it, it wants to be somewhere near it, I think. But the here there's some rust. That can be repaired. Glass is a bit cracked. I have this one for sale at the moment, but I think I'm going to keep it. There might just be that few parts on there. This is a 5-window cab though. It's a nice cab. But this is the one I'm going to rebuild. Get all this looking nice. I wonder if that's a bullet hole. Could be a bullet hole, I suppose. That's a lot smaller than I imagined it to be.
You get that often?
All the time. Oh, what's going on here? Some more holes in the top there. Maybe they fitted an antenna or something to it. I want to know how this works. I want to know what the lever is for that. And there's no vent on this side. I guess there is on the other side though. Oh, that's right, I have seen that. Is it on this one? It's got the levers on this side. And there's an opening vent on this side. I guess that must be a date related thing. Or maybe that's part of the deluxe cab. I do not know. I'm going to put this on a 2500 chassis. I'm going to extend the fenders. And I'm going to put 3 seats across the front. It's going to be a build very different to what a lot of people are doing. It's not going to be slammed to the ground. It's not going to be crazy, stupid, lifted up. That's the intention anyway. But most people with the choice of a 3-window or a 5 would probably go with the 5, but I'm not going to do that. So this is what I plan to do. I'll show you on this side. So because we've got to come out like to about here with the fenders, I'm thinking to cut like here, that line to there, and then cut all the way down here, keeping it tight to the body, all the way down here, like that, and maybe kink that one in a bit, and bring it out like the 2 or 3 inches what we want to come out. And then you won't see any difference in that because it'll just mould around.
Yeah.
And that's how I've been picturing it and seeing it in the metal. I think that's still the way it'll work. And then this part, like thinking about it, one possibility is to cut and shut this one the whole way down there. If they're the same, I could take them. I think we need to just take that one off the market because there's some bits on that I think I can use. What do you think about the extension?
I like it. I wasn't sure where to cut, but that makes sense.
You see what I'm talking about? Because you've just got one compound there, and what I would do is once that's cut and separated, I'd just bring it in with little pieces and just tack them in, and then you can create the templates and you can just French the whole thing in. There's so many different curves in it. But that plan might change completely when, you know, when the build has been done. But in the first instance, I think it's a matter of, I want to retain this kind of profile. I don't want to cut these out. So this is like the height of the tyre I want. But are these rims about the same size as the rims on the Chevy? On the Sierra, whatever it is?
There's one right there if you want to look.
Yeah. Need a tape measure really.
Got one of those too.
So this is the truck what I'm intending to use the frame of. So these tyres that size, they're going to fit underneath the GMC quite nicely, I think.
Yeah, they are.
Just looking at it, we come back with a tape measure, I guess, but they're the standard alloy wheels, aren't they?
They are.
But I want to put steels on. I want to put 8-bolt steels on. It's got this great bumper on the back.
That's going on my build truck, sorry.
Oh, you're having that, are you? Oh, never mind. I can make my own one now. Look at this though, this has got to be like, what, 1.5 inches thick? Just welded on.
It goes into the frame.
Does it?
Yeah. This front one was the same.
What are you putting this on?
Yellow one.
Those wheels polish up quite nicely. Maybe I'll have them off you as a spare set.
Drag radials.
Yep. That'll do.